Welcome to Reimagining Your Career, a fresh start for seasoned professionals. First, let me say we see you and we honor the resilience it takes to be here. Many of you have been navigating the unexpected changes brought on by federal layoffs. While transitions like this are never easy, they do open the door to new opportunities. Our goal today is to help you reimagine what's next by equipping you with strategies, insights, and tools to move forward with confidence. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sina Colt-Er, the Executive Director for the Center for Career Development at the National Treasure, Morgan State University. I am here today thanks to technology and the aid of artificial intelligence. Our session today is designed as a roadmap for your transition. We'll explore today's job market and what's changed, talk about building a strong personal brand and a compelling resume, and discuss job search strategies and interviewing with confidence. We'll also highlight the importance of upskilling and emotional resilience. And most importantly, we want you to know that the Morgan Center for Career Development is here to support you every step of the way. So let's dive into the first stop on our journey, understanding today's job market. The world of work has shifted from applicant tracking systems to hybrid work models, from gig opportunities to rapid growth in fields like healthcare technology and cybersecurity. Today's marketplace looks very different than it did just a decade ago. But here's the good news. The skills you bring from your federal experience, process expertise, regulatory knowledge, and above all, your ability to solve complex problems are exactly what many employers are looking for. These skills and experiences make you a highly desirable candidate in the current job market, as organizations seek professionals who can navigate complex environments and drive results. And that brings us naturally to our next focus, how to take those strengths and package them in a way that makes you stand out. Let's talk about personal branding and modern resumes. When employers look at your application materials, they're not just scanning for experience. They're looking for a clear story about who you are as a professional. A modern resume keeps things streamlined, just 1 to 2 pages, focused on impact and achievements. Highlight transferable skills like leadership, adaptability, and problem solving that cut across industries. And don't underestimate your LinkedIn presence. A strong online profile is now an extension of your brand and can be the difference between getting noticed and getting overlooked. Now, once your brand is clear, the next question becomes, how do you actually put it into action in your job search? That's where strategy comes in. A successful job search is not about applying everywhere, it's about applying strategically. Use referrals and direct applications, but also take advantage of job fairs. Do your homework, research companies, roles, and culture thoroughly. And create a system. Track your applications, set goals, and follow up consistently. Platforms like Handshake, LinkedIn, Former Gov, and Clearance Jobs give you access to opportunities tailored for seasoned professionals. And of course, all of this preparation pays off in one key moment, the interview. Let's talk about showing up with confidence when it matters most. Interviews today come in many forms: virtual conversations, panel discussions, and even assessments. And these may feel intimidating, but with preparation, you can level the playing field. The STAR method, situation, task, action, results, can help you tell your story in a compelling and structured way. And if you sense age bias, redirect the focus to your recent accomplishments, your adaptability, and your comfort with technology. These qualities help employers see you as both experienced and future ready. So, let's take a moment to practice. Think of a specific accomplishment from your career that you're proud of. It could be solving a complex problem, leading a project, or helping your team succeed. Take a few minutes to write it out using the STAR method. Situation: what was the challenge or context? Task: what were you responsible for? Action: what steps did you personally take? Result: what measurable or meaningful outcome did it lead to? Go ahead and pause the video now. Spend 5 minutes writing down your star story. When you're done, practice saying it out loud as if you were in an interview. Keep it clear in under 2 minutes. Then press play to continue. In today's digital marketplace, job boards are more than just listings. They're tools for strategy. Let's look at how job boards and alerts can help you uncover roles that are the right fit. LinkedIn allows you to set alerts and apply quickly with the Easy Apply option. As Morgan alumni, you have access to Handshake, which connects you with employers specifically looking for experienced professionals. And niche boards like Idealist or Dice.com give you access to opportunities that align with your unique strengths. To save time, I highly recommend setting up job alerts. This way, you'll receive emails with job postings that match your criteria instead of having to search manually every day. Let me quickly walk you through setting up an alert on LinkedIn. Once logged into LinkedIn, click on the Jobs tab located at the top, then select Jobs, then Search, followed by Create Job Alert. By using alerts, you'll stay ahead of the competition without having to constantly check job sites. Once you find a job that interests you, don't just apply blindly. You need to research the company to make sure it aligns with your values, goals, and work environment preferences. Visit company websites to understand mission, values, and culture. Use LinkedIn to explore employee career paths and even connect with insiders. Glassdoor reviews can provide insights into compensation and leadership. And ultimately, ask yourself, does this organization's mission align with what you want for your next chapter? And while researching helps you choose wisely, one of your most powerful tools is still the network you already have. Let's talk about leveraging your connections. Many of you have built strong professional relationships over the years. Those connections can be incredibly valuable in your job search. One of the best ways to explore opportunities is through networking. Reconnect with former colleagues and fellow Morgan alumni. You never know who might have insight into job openings or be willing to refer you for a position. Join alumni groups or professional associations in your industry. These groups often share exclusive job postings and offer networking events. Not sure how to reach out? Here's a simple script you can use when messaging someone on LinkedIn or via email. Here is an example. Hi Kevin, I hope you're doing well. I recently started exploring new career opportunities and I noticed that you work at ABC Corp. I'd love to hear about your experience there and any advice you might have for someone with my background. Would you be open to a quick chat? Thanks in advance. This kind of message is professional, polite, and direct. It's a great way to get a conversation started without feeling like you're asking for a job outright. Look at this moment as a chance to rewrite the next chapter of your story, one that includes lessons learned and new strengths gained. This transition isn't just about moving on from what was, it's also about sharpening your tools and adding more to your toolkit. Start by identifying your skill gaps. Compare what you already bring to the table with the requirements of the roles you're targeting. From there, choose targeted learning options. Short courses, certifications, or online programs that close those gaps and make you even more competitive. And don't just stop at learning. Put your new knowledge into practice through volunteering, freelancing, or personal projects that give you real-world examples to show employers. But remember, while you're adding to your skill set, you also need to invest in your mindset. Growth isn't only about what's on your resume. It's about how you carry yourself through the journey. That's where emotional resilience comes in. I hope you don't mind, but allow me to speak from the heart for a moment. Now let me remind you of something important. Your career is just one part of who you are. It doesn't tell the whole story about you. You are more than your job title, and don't you ever forget that. And yes, rejection is part of this process. I know it stings, but every no just clears the path for the yes that's meant for you. That door wasn't your door, and that's okay. You've got something less experienced candidates don't have: experience, wisdom, and perspective. That's your secret sauce. Don't downplay it. Walk into the room knowing the value you bring. And listen, don't spend too much time looking back at what's changed or what you've lost. Keep your eyes forward. The opportunities in front of you are what matter now. When setbacks come, and they will, give yourself one day to feel it, cry it out if you need to. But after that, you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving, because setbacks are setups for your next blessing. Let me repeat that for those in the back who didn't hear me. Setbacks are setups for your next blessing. In Maryland, employers are required by law to post salary ranges. That's a helpful starting point, but you should still research comparable roles to know where you fit and to position yourself on the upper end of the range. Remember, salary shouldn't be discussed until you're in the offer stage or the organization brings it up. When you do negotiate, focus on the entire package, not just base pay. Some areas you can negotiate include signing or relocation bonuses to offset pay gaps, performance incentives tied to outcomes, retirement contributions and long-term benefits, health coverage, and overall out-of-pocket costs, professional development funds for training or certifications, tuition assistance for yourself or dependents, flexible work options that save time and money, extra vacation or paid leave for balance, technology stipends, or home office support in remote roles. One way to frame the conversation is, based on my experience and the value I bring, I was hoping for a stronger total package. Could we explore flexibility in areas like bonuses, professional development, or vacation time? Approach this as a collaboration, aiming for a solution that works for both sides. And once you've accepted, remember, the first 90 days are about building relationships, learning the culture, and showing early wins. That's how you set yourself up for long-term success. And once you accept that new role, don't forget to celebrate. This is a big milestone. Now let's look at the key steps for successfully onboarding and integrating into your new company. Onboarding is about more than paperwork. It's about immersing yourself in the company's culture, learning its DNA, mastering the tools and systems you'll be using, and aligning with your manager on clear goals. As you're learning about the culture, also take time to explore career paths and growth opportunities within the organization. Knowing how people advance will help you chart your own path forward. The first 90 days are especially critical. Focus on building strong relationships and listen more than you speak. Some organizations may not have processes as sophisticated as what you're used to, and it's natural to notice gaps or inefficiencies. But hold off on giving feedback until you've had time to fully assess both the culture and the organization's readiness to act on suggestions. Sharing too soon can unintentionally come across as critical or off-putting. Once you've established trust and understand the landscape, your feedback will carry more weight. When the time is right, begin making thoughtful contributions. These early wins not only demonstrate your value, but also serve as stepping stones that support your future growth and advancement. And remember, onboarding doesn't end after 3 months. Your learning journey continues as you join company resource groups, connect with an internal mentor, and track your achievements to prepare for future performance reviews. The key takeaway is this: be proactive, stay adaptable, and focus on listening, learning, and laying the foundation for both immediate impact and long-term success. Our story is still evolving, and this transition is your opportunity to embrace the journey. There are 3 key steps I want to leave you with. First, don't be afraid to ask questions. Let's be honest. Many of us, yes, us, still remember typing up resumes, making multiple copies on good paper, and mailing them off. Some of us remember the days of emailing a Word document directly to a recruiter. Now, everything runs through technology. AI helps create resumes, platforms scan applications, and recruiters rely on digital tools to determine the top applicants. Of course, there should be questions during this transition. The good news is most of the answers are a quick online search away. And beyond that, ask questions about the specific challenges you're facing. You're not alone in this process. Second, don't shy away from others who have been in your shoes. Share your experiences and learn from fellow alumni and peers who have successfully navigated a career transition. Their insights can guide you, and your own story may inspire them in return. And third, take small, actionable steps today. Each step, no matter how small, moves you closer to new opportunities tomorrow. Remember, the best is yet to come. This transition is not an ending, but the start of a new chapter in your story. So here's my challenge to you. Log in this week and explore at least one of our career tools. Whether it's updating your resume, refreshing your LinkedIn account, setting up handshake alerts, or registering for an upcoming event, take that step. Each action brings you closer to the next opportunity waiting for you. We want to encourage you to stay connected with the Center for Career Development as your career journey continues. One of the best ways to do that is by following us on social media at Morgan State CCD, where you'll find exclusive career opportunities, updates on special events, and valuable career tips to keep you moving forward. And just as important, share your own success stories with us. By telling your story, you not only celebrate your own growth, but also inspire fellow Morganites who may be just starting their next chapter. These resources are here to empower you, support you, and remind you that once a Morganite, always a Morganite. As Morgan alumni, you have access to a wide range of career services designed to support your growth and professional development. Through Handshake, you can explore new career paths, connect with employers, and stay up to date on upcoming events tailored for Morgan. Our Resume Toolkit provides online resources that meet you wherever you are, whether you're just getting started building a resume for the first time, or you simply need a refresh to sharpen what you already have. We also host career events year-round, job fairs, alumni panels, and virtual info sessions. These give you opportunities to network, gain industry insights, and open doors to new possibilities. Just remember, to access these resources online, you'll need to use your Morgan alumni email address. And the best part, everything is in one place. Our website at morgan.edu/career development. Thank you for viewing. If you are watching on YouTube, please leave a comment and let us know if you found this content helpful and what other topics you would like in the future.